The silence you're getting from them right now isn't fully empty. Like, it's loud on their end because it's literally someone biting their tongue because they're one word away from saying something that will change everything. If they talk, they can't keep pretending that they don't feel a certain way about you. They are heavily connected by this relationship connection, and that's why they're quiet. So take a moment to choose your card. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. I'll take a moment to cleanse your cards so we can get the clearest message possible for you. Take a moment if you need to meditate on them. And let's begin. So here we go, guys. This person is quiet because the feeling between you two got too big. That's the whole thing here. This isn't someone who feels nothing. This is someone who felt too much but didn't know what to do with it. So instead of moving closer to you, they just froze. So pile 1, this feels like a connection that started building momentum quickly. Like you guys were official fast. Maybe it was a friendship that turned into friends with benefits and then crossed the line. And neither of you kind of knew what was happening, but both of you could feel it was changing. There's gravity here. Like there's like emotions here before people were ready to deal with it. You got the conflict card and Queen of Pentacles. This person didn't expect the feel for you the way they do. Like they thought they could keep it cash, stay in control, and they even thought they could enjoy the chemistry between the two of you without actually getting pulled in. And when you guys started to get intimate, that didn't actually happen. They started falling for you faster than they thought. And they're like, breaks, breaks, breaks. And that's why the silence feels weird to you. So from your side, pal 1, I think you feel like they don't care. Like you're like, how the hell could you just walk away and it doesn't mean anything to you? How would you just shut off your feelings? It doesn't feel like that. This feels like emotional shutdown. You see that? 5 of Cups. This is someone frozen because there was too much feelings there. This person's feeling like, well, now if I reach out, what do I say? Because now I treated her like shit. And if I open the door, everything's going to come flooding back in and she's going to be so mad at me. Not only that, if I hear her voice, I'm going to start feeling that it's all over again. They're like, I don't know if I'll be able to control where this goes, guys. That's what they're thinking. They're trying to find a casual way to approach something that actually doesn't feel casual at all. So we got Leo here. We got Sagittarius here. But like to them, the hay feels like redonkulous. They feel like they're exposing themselves. They feel like if they just casually check in with you, then it feels fake. So then they just like keep quiet, but it makes them seem like they don't care. Weird. This person like maybe physically reacting to your absence, like physically sick, physically ill, waking up in the middle of the night, like feeling tightness in their chest, randomly thinking about you when they're trying to focus on something else, and like getting hit with a memory of you, trying to feel like it doesn't matter. This person's like, I just need time. This will fade. If I stay quiet long enough, it'll get easier. But the problem here is the silence doesn't make the problem any smaller. It makes it like into a pressure cooker, you know, like that's what this looks like, especially with the Hanged Man. Everything they're not saying is getting more. And they're just hoping that pressure is going to dissipate, you know, but it's, but it's not going to. It's going to like explode. They're going to come in sideways. They're going to come in like, I don't know. They're going to be like, start getting moody and bitchy and like, they're going to be like wanting to text and then not. This person doesn't really have the tools to deal with how you made them feel. And that's not because you did anything wrong and you got Aquarius here. It's because they kind of dabbled in something they didn't know they could handle. Like they didn't know they would start to feel this much for you, you know? They're conflicted. You got the conflict cards. You guys see that? They're like, this is intense for me. I don't know what to do with this. I'm scared of how much I feel. This person's like, just shut their shit down. And that's why you might feel very frustrated with this person, pile one, because that silence makes you question yourself. You're like, what the hell did I do to deserve this? Like, why are they treating me like shit when I didn't do anything? That's what this feels like. So pile one, you didn't imagine this. You guys were like tight. You guys were close. And I just think that they didn't really know how to handle like a deep relationship. So this is the part that matters. As you see, your shadow card is the Tower. Their silence is a matter of your word. Don't let that shit fuck with your head, you guys. Because this is like, you guys had something real, but their emotional maturity, their capacity couldn't handle it. But they are going to reach out to you guys. Like, they're going to be like, they're going to feel under so much pressure that they have to reach out. Like a sudden message, a check-in that comes out of nowhere, a weirdly emotional moment after they've been no contact for so long. Like, they might not even fully explain everything with you guys, but the energy beneath it is going to be very, very obvious. So pile one, your advice is this. Don't take their silence personally. Don't rush to make the feeling easier for them, because fuck that. Let them show you if they can fix this mess they made, because this person isn't quiet because they feel nothing. This person's quiet because they feel way more than they know how to say. So let's pull you some love oracles. I got ahead of myself and I already pulled you one. So they cannot make a decision. They don't know what to do. Message you, don't message you. Message you, don't message you. They don't know what to do. And they just don't know where to start, pile one. It's like, I feel too much when it comes to you, and I don't want to tell you because I need to hold back my true feelings. I'm scared, and I wish I could be honest with you. And I cannot talk to you right now. And underneath that, the feeling's overwhelmed. They may have even blocked you on things, and they just say, why the hell do I feel this way? If I open this door, if I open this conversation, I might not ever feel this again. So just do what's best for your heart. You know, I didn't go quiet because you meant nothing. I went quiet because it scared me so much and you mean so much. And that's their hidden confession. So pile one, this person is trying to wait out the feelings. They're trying to get the feelings to go away, but they're not going to as easily as they hoped. Pile two, this person's quiet because they know they were wrong in some way, shape, or form. Like, this isn't someone who's confused. This isn't, I don't know what happened. They're very well aware of what happened. And the reason they're silent is because telling the truth would expose part of themselves that they've been trying to hide. So let's get into your reading. This feels like a situation where the connection got damaged because of something they did or their lack of actions. Like, they dropped the ball somewhere, crossed the line, said something way too mean, avoided responsibility, gaslit you, made you feel like you were asking for too much, like something like that. And now they're very quiet because they know a real convo has to happen. And look at that. They're conflicted. This person's acting busy, unbothered, happy, lots going on. But I'm not buying it, guys. This is like someone avoiding shit. This person's creating distance of anything that reminds them of you. Queen and queen, your name, your face, your post. Like, they're avoiding anything connected to you guys. Do you see that? Like a song, a memory, anything that pulls at the truth or pulls at those little heartstrings. And the truth is, they didn't treat you fairly, they didn't handle you fairly, and they didn't take their relationship serious. Is what it looks like. You can tell me if I'm wrong in the comments. But this person's not at peace with their choices. Like, come on, you guys. This person's trying to defend themselves to themselves. They're thinking, well, I had to do that because they were asking for too much. They didn't understand me. I wasn't ready. I had my reasons. I did nothing wrong. But it's like, bitch, you did do something wrong. Why do you have to keep telling yourself you didn't do anything wrong if you didn't do anything wrong? You know what I mean? That's where, if someone's truly at peace with what they decided, they don't need to like say their defense over and over. They don't need to build a case over and over. So that defensive thinking is shame. It's not like regret. It's not missing you. It's shame. They feel small when they think of you because they fucked it up. You represent the standard that they couldn't meet. So I don't think you're like saying anything, but you being silent, not reacting, not, giving them the emotional side of you is what I want to say, is like making it very hard for their ego to accept you guys. Here's Pisces, here's Libra. They're muting you, avoiding you, restricting you. And it's not because they don't care. It's because they feel guilty seeing your face. And especially if you remain calm, you guys, with the 8 of Cups here, not chasing, this person can't use your reactions as proof that you're the issue, that you're the emotional one. They can't be like, see, she's psycho. See, she's dramatic. See, she does too much for me. Taurus right here. Their silence, well, your silence, I'm sorry, removes any evidence or any like ammo they could have. This person's ego was like very fragile. This is them. They're Humpty Dumpty on the wall. Like they rely on being the good guy, the healthy one, the happy one, the one that would never ever do anything wrong, would never ever overreact. I'm just with the girl that's too emotional. That's what they say. And now they'd have to come to terms with that. They hurt you. They protected themselves at their own expense, and they wanted you to feel crazy because they didn't want to be honest. And this person ain't going to admit that. Like, no. So they're just quiet, judgment. But they're judging themselves here, guys. Like they're hiding and using no contact, using distance to like hide their avoidance, like you guys don't wait around. If this is your pile, this is your person explaining them, do not wait around for this person. Like they're going to take a very long time. This person's hella invested in protecting their image. You'll have a sun moment. You'll have a new beginning if you let this person go. This person, their silence isn't proof like that you did anything wrong. You're not at fault here, pile 2. This person is just scared of the truth, scared of confronting things. So what the hell is going to happen next, you guys? Well, definitely continued avoiding. Like this person's going to keep staying busy. They're going to keep avoiding you, but their internal state is going to deteriorate over time, you guys. Like they're going to come around when it's already too late. Like you're going to be annoyed when they come around, So interesting. Pile 2. My advice to you is this: don't make your closure dependent on them coming back and saying, I'm sorry. Because if they could meet you at their level, they wouldn't be hiding from you this hard. So the next up energy is you setting boundaries. You might be working on that already because this person is very quiet. And if they came to you with the truth, they'd be completely exposed. And it doesn't look like they're willing to be exposed yet. So I did start pulling you some love oracle cards here. Now, clearly their emotions overwhelm them, right? And they don't want to be alone. They miss you. They miss the connection you had, your kisses, your love, your hugs. And they just know that they were wrong and they cannot handle your love. But if they confront that, they think they're going to mess it all up. They think that they were the problem because they messed it all up. But it's all painful. Like it's painful memories. Like this is them saying, you saw the part of me I tried to hide, and that's why I avoid you. You reflect something back to them that they don't want to face, pile 2. So their hidden confession is this: I'm silent because accountability is hurting so bad. You don't need to chase an apology, pile 2, from someone who is still hiding from you. This person's quiet because if they talk, everything's going to change. This is like a standoff. You guys are at a stand, so you both got your guns. You're like, There's just way too much at stake for the two of you. Like they know one honest message is going to open up a door that it's going to open Pandora's box, So let's get into it. Pile 3. This isn't like a huge fight. Oh man. You guys, you have a shit ton of oracles coming out here. I'm sorry, arcanas. So this person, okay, there was partying, distant, like things got super complicated, guys. One or both of you had too much to lose, but you guys never fully like broke up. You got Taurus, you got Aries, you got Pisces. This is an intentional silence. Neither of you are confronting this. You're like, whoever steps over it first changes the entire direction of this story. And neither of you want to make that leap. So this person's thinking about consequences. This is the main thing I'm catching here. Two of Pentacles, Magician. They're like, should I text? What happens if I do text? And I know this won't stay casual if I do text her. So it's like they know if they say, hey, it's not just going to be a simple, hey, it's going to be like a whole Pandora's box open. If I open this door, we're going to fall right back into it. And if I tell the truth, I'm going to change my entire life. My world's going to be flipped upside down. And if I miss it, if I miss the boat, then I'm fucked too. So it feels like the truth is like a catalyst, like they don't know what to do. They're being demanded to move. They're being demanded to change something, but they're not doing anything. Them being silent lets them stay where they are. Like it lets them avoid all of this stuff, like all of the uncomfortable stuff. Silence to keep the connection stagnant. But there's this pull towards you, strong, deep, terrifying. Like it's not casual, guys. They have the Ace of Swords and the Sun. Like they know that you are not the kind of person they could just message and go back to normal. You got Leo here, right beside the wheel. If they reach out, something breaks out. You're the lioness. You're the lioness here. This is like, this person's on the verge of reaching out, but doesn't. Like their message is like half typed, but they're like, no, wait, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. And then they do. So there's risks, there's consequences, there's life changes, there's all these different things that they don't know. They don't know. Six of Cups. This person knows if they say something to you, it has weight. It's going to have repercussions. So part of them wants to follow the truth. Part of them wants to stay safe in the life that they already know. And like humans know familiar discomfort is better than like unfamiliar possibilities. Like that's just human psychology. High Priestess here. That's what this is here. This person wants you, but even if they feel that pull, even if they feel they want you to be a thing with them, they are not ready to face that different version of themselves that they need. So this is why their silence feels so like heavy, because they're not avoiding a conversation. They're avoiding that conversation because they don't want to be that they want to be in that part of life that the door will open. Like they don't want to open Pandora's box. So they're going to be forced something where they have to face it. Like there's going to be a change. There's going to be a relationship change. They're going to move. The Hanged Man is like something changing majorly. This box isn't going to stay closed forever, and something's going to permanently change their feelings where they have to address this. And that's only when they make the change here. But it might come through like a repost or like a story reply, like something. But it's going to seem like nothing, but it's loaded, guys. So pile 3, your advice is this. Let them show you if they're ready for what's on the other side or for what's in that Pandora's box. Because the truth they're going to drop on you is going to change everything. Because eventually the cards are in your favor and you get to choose. So let's see. What exactly are they biting their tongue about? Let's ask the Love Oracle cards. Oh, that their life is a mess. And they don't want you to wait for them. This is like, if I tell you the truth, I can't keep living this lie. And the passion's overwhelming me. Like this person wishes they could say, I know that we were just casual. And the Love Oracle message is very clear here. I'm scared that one message could pull us back into a life that I secretly still want, but I'm scared to admit it. This person may also wish they could say, I'm not ignoring you because I feel nothing. I'm ignoring you because I can't stop thinking about you, and I know this could become something very serious. So pile 3, the silence isn't empty. It's loaded with emotions. Pile 4, this person swore they were done. Maybe to you, maybe to themselves, maybe to everybody around them. They acted cold. They acted done. They acted final. They acted like they could walk away without ever reacting or going back. But the truth is that they still want you. And the thing is, that might be the biggest lie they've telling themselves. Pile 4, this connection ended and both of you thought you guys were like done. And it looks like this person walked away and said, that's it, I'm done, I hate you. And maybe like they said something that sounded final, like the I hate you. And it's like, I'm good, I don't need you, I don't want to be with you, I don't want to carry on with this relationship. But like in their heart, this is a different story, guys. Like, this is like outwardly they look normal. They look busy, unbothered, maybe even like happy, but they're actually catching themselves thinking about you a lot. And then they're pissed off with themselves because they are thinking about you. And they're like, why can't I shake this chick? Why do I still care? Why do I still want them? Why am I not over this yet? And then they try to logic their way out of wanting you. You know, like they're like, no. These are bad memories, arguments. This didn't work because X, Y, and Z. It was complicated, you know. The things you did that peed them off, that annoyed them. Anything to help them build a case against you. But it doesn't like work, you guys, because what they feel is still there. And they have this like craving for you, you know, like it's like an ache in the back of their life where they can go out and talk to people, but they're thinking of you. They're scrolling, but they're thinking of you. You've got Pisces, you've got Libra, they're having drinks, they're acting normal, they're doing all of the above, but something still feels empty. Like it feels the exact opposite of what they're trying to project. They want to look free, but they feel tied to you. Like they want to look unbothered, but they feel the loss here. So you also have Sagittarius and Virgo here. And they're not going to admit it because it gives you power. And it's kind of like this person's like an ego person. Like if they're like, I still want you, then suddenly you can say, too late, too sorry. And you can reject them. You can be like, ha, you know. This person is worried that you're going to decide you don't want the same thing anymore. And they're really, really scared of that rejection. They're afraid that you have power over them. And it's not because you're doing anything wrong, but it's because they care more than they want to. This person may have tied their self-worth to being independent, untouchable, hard to get, the one who doesn't fold, the one who gets chased, the one who doesn't come back. So admitting they still want you feels humiliating. You got Leo here too. Ooh, and Capricorn. So emotionally, it would be the most honest thing to do is admit it, but they won't, especially with Capricorn here, because silence is how they keep the upper hand in relationships. Or at least how they pretend they still have it. But their act is coming to an end because something's going to slip here, guys. Like a moment of jealousy, like something reactive, like seeing you move on, hearing your name, like something that is going to hit them a little too hard. And they're going to start to think, I made a huge mistake and I'm so sorry. So this person knows the truth. They just don't want to say it first. So this is what makes this pile so intense, though, guys. This person's not hiding because they're unsure. They're hiding because they're too sure of you. They know they still want you. They know admitting that could put their heart directly in your hands, and they don't want to give that power away. So what the hell's going to happen next, guys? There's going to be a slip up. Drunk text, accidental fall, sudden message, weirdly specific. I don't know, man. You guys, like this person's going to overreact. So like they're going to get jealous, I think. This is going to be somebody breaking their own rule. Like they're going to be the messy, the unstable one. They're going to be the one that's trying to act casual at first. But the truth is going to come seeping through. So pile 4, your advice is this. You don't need to prove anything. You don't need to chase. You don't need to convince them that they already know what they already know. Let their act come crashing down because this person still wants you. And eventually, the truth that they're trying to hide is going to spill out from the sides. So, what are they biting their tongue about? Let's see what the love oracle tells us. People do not believe me. I want to be different and I wish to be like you. I have to let you go because I need to find myself. This feels like I never stopped wanting you. I just got better at pretending. And that's the truth. Like, they wish they could say I acted cold because I'm so afraid to lose you. and you're too nice. I don't deserve your kindness. This person is scared that you're going to say it's too late. That's the fear underneath everything. They want you. They miss you. They still feel tied to you. They still feel connected to you. But admitting it is going to risk them getting rejected. So the hidden message is this: I'm quiet because silence is the only place I feel like I have control. So pile 4, this person still wants you. They just don't want to be the one to admit it first. So you guys, I'm going to leave this reading here. But the main thing I want you to take from this reading is this: their silence isn't nothing. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Subscribe and like while you're here. I'll see you in the next reading.